Hey there, Kostya from this side, and on this video I want to share with you top 3 tricky questions which you can spot on the interview on DevOps position, and of course we will review them together. So let's start! This list of questions formed based on my own experience in the interviews, but sometimes even asked them by myself. The main point of them, not really give the correct answer. If you're on the thread, it's okay, you are great, but if no, just don't panic. This question's more to show your critical thinking. So let's start from the first question. And this question about the hard and soft links. Yeah, really, about the links. And a lot of people still don't know the difference between them. And I suppose right now you are laughing, but it's not so easy. Let's try. Can you answer on these questions related to the links now, without surfing the internet? Giving you 5 seconds. If yes, great, you are ready to move to the second question. But if you're still confused on some of these questions, let's review them from the start. Link is a pointer to a file used Unix Linux-based operation systems. They can be two types, hard links and simple or soft links. The difference between them is that hard link is pointer on physical inode on the data drive, and on case of soft link is just a pointer on another pointer, which can be soft link or hard link. I think right now a lot of people starting to googling what is the inode, and if you wanted to be a part of DevOps community, I think you should know it. Have a look on this picture. Here describe the structure, how data stored in the Unix style file systems. So briefly, you have on the top physical drive. There are lower logical volumes with partitions, and on the each you have the inode table, which consists number of inodes. So inode is a data structure that describes a file system object, means show places on the data blocks where actually data is. Back to the links. When you create the hard link, you create the link on the inode table. So when this link will be used, it will redirect you on already known the inode table. Like the symlink is not link on the inode table, but on another pointer, on other hard link or symlink. Now we have first question. How to create and check them? This is very easy. Hard link use ln command. On symlink use the same ln command but with the s option. And the simplest command to check them, just use the ls command and watch what type of this file. If first metadata of the file will be the dash, means it's a hard link. If L means the soft link, and if D means it's a directory. Quick demo. Create simple file. Make on it first hard link, and after soft link. Do ls command to check them, and we have 2 files and 1 link. Great, go next. Third question, what will be if we will remove the origin file? Easy, you already know it. Hard link will work, cause it know where the data is. Like the symlink will stop to work, because it's searching the pointer, not the data, which is already deleted. Back to the console. Now remove the origin file and try to use them. As you can see, we can use only the hard link. Soft link is unavailable, like we expected. Can we create soft link and hard link on the folder? It's a tricky question, but I will answer you. The soft link yes, cause it will be the kind of redirect on other folder. Like in the case the hard link you cannot do this, because if you will create the same directory on the same data, you can have a problem with recursion of the objects inside, which is denied. So answer soft link yes, it's possible, and the hard link no, it's not permitted. To prove it, showing you example. And we see that hard link is not allowed for the directory. The last question more theoretical about the usage. The simple example what I can give you about the symlinks is using the version of some application or product. Imagine that you have hundreds of versions of your application, but you need to use the latest one. You can create the soft link on the required version with the name of current, for example. Bind all your resources there and you will always know which version you will use. About the hard links example, I think it's more safety question. Because when you will have two hard links on the same data, it will be marked by the system that this data in use, even if you will delete one of them. But if data lose all direct links, it will be automatically marked by the system that available to use. And this data can be overwritten. The second question about the fork bump. No, it doesn't mean real bump. It's more horrible. Yep, that's right. This symbol means the fork bump. Now the questions. And as usual, I will give you 5 seconds to think. Okay, if you're still here, I believe you are wondering what is this. So let's begin. I will quick show you what these symbols are. Okay, simpler. You're just running the Linux function, which is running itself recursively on the background, in the infinity loop. The result of this is create a huge number of child processes. You know about the process, right? No? Okay, let's quick. You can have the mother process, means process which is origin. It reserves the place on the table of processes with the PID number, and lead other processes, like the king. These processes inside call it child processes, and their on direct way are depends from the mother process. So when mother process is died, child processes as usual dying as well. Except maybe the zombie processes, but it's another topic. Back to the question about the bump. If you will run it, it will create the infinity loop of processes, which one will fill all of your system. From this you will not have any free space on other processes, and your CPU and memory can be fully loaded, because these processes are using them. So on result, your server will just freeze, without any possibility to reach it. The next logical question, how to stop it? On such case you can find a lot of answers. Like you can create the loop which will remove all these processes recursively. It's cool, but in the practice it can be hard to do, because for this such action you will need the resources as well. So if your bump is quick, you will not have any chance to do this. And the faster way, just reboot the system, and tada! These processes will not be there. But the last question is the more tricky. What will be if this bump scheduled on the startup script? And the answer on this will be the simple. Run the system on the single user mode. Means on init 1 level, where no processes running, and fix it. If you want to know more about the init level or any other Linux feature, drop it in the comments, and I promise that I will read it. Great, you almost finished the interview. And the last question is the smallest one, but is the most tricky one. What will happen if you will do the command chmod -x bin chmod? And there are the options for you. A. Will remove execute permission on chmod command. B. Will return the error because you cannot do chmod command on chmod command. C. Broke the system and will reboot. D. Nothing will happen. And again, 5 seconds. Sure, it's A. Of course you can execute this command. And now the question how you will fix it. Because you cannot revert the permission on chmod command without chmod command. On that case, we'll be honest with you, you have a lot of ways to resolve it. I will show you just 2 of them, the simplest ones. The first one is my favorite. Is just to use the SDK. Means for the restoring the permission you can just use the Python, Ruby, Perl, wherever, which are using own library on the changing the permission, and not standard chmod command. So let's restore it quick using the Python. Now try to create the test file. And change the permission on it. Remove all execute permissions. No luck, as we expected. Now let's go to the Python. For this we will require these 2 libraries. And simply using them, just let's assign the previous permissions. What we had? Owner full permission, read, write, execute. On the group, we had the read and execute. And for others, just execute permission. Now check the bin chmod file. And here we go. The second way is also very simple. I will not going to demonstrate it because I think it's obvious. You can just copy this file from another server, or just restore on any other way. And by default these files will have the execute permissions. Do you know more ways how to fix it? Drop them on the comments. Always interesting to learn new kinds of solutions. If you like this video... If you like this video, put like here and I will prepare the next package of the questions. For now, thanks for watching this video. Stay safe and always learn something new. Here was Kostya. See you!